And welcome everybody. Happy Monday and a very, very, very happy new year. Happy 2022 to all of you. I'm really excited to be here with you live today. I have just finished two incredible sessions with two incredible and amazing groups of people and beautiful souls. And what that experience did was really reaffirm the message and the experience that I'm here to share with you here today. So for those of you who are just joining me for the first time live, my name is Debbie O'Keefe. I'm an intuitive empath, a speaker, writer, and guide. And it's my incredible pleasure to be here with you to share a really amazing experience that for the start of 2022, actually kind of tipped me back into some old patterns. And this is a pattern and an experience that I have noticed and has called me to create a message of inspiration for change for 2022. And all of us are coming together. The ball dropped and the year 2022 came into play, and everyone is all over the place talking about how we need to kick 2021's ass out the door and how that year needs to be over and how we need something brand new. And I am in very firm agreement. I'm echoing those sentiments as well and going into it a bit nerve-sighted and, with that mix of emotions. So with that, within this week, I had some experiences that really called me to really hunker down, go deep within and exercise some real strength of conviction to stand by what I felt was important, what I thought was right. And I gave this everything I had, and much to my disappointment, and I use that word very tellingly, was that the results didn't take form in the way that I wanted to. And it was in the form of me asking for some assistance and some help and support in an experience for something for my family, and I was denied multiple times. And what I want to share in this experience, without getting into too much detail about what this was after giving it 3 very strong, valid attempts and throwing at it everything that I had, I received the final decline this morning. And with that, my children had kind of noticed a shift in my energy, that of disappointment and of heaviness. And I was sharing with my husband, with my children, those feelings that I was experiencing. And progressively, I had been noticing that there were challenges of things that were really calling me to overcome those thoughts of doubt, of insecurity, of fear, of resignation, of real defeatist mindsets and attitudes that had been ingrained in me for quite some time. And I shared with my daughter that some of the phrases that came out of my mouth were things like, I gave it all the fight that I could. That's it. My fight is over. That's what I said to my husband. And with my daughter, I said, I gave it everything I have, and there's nothing more that I can do. And with that, my daughter looked at me, and as still one of my greatest teachers of my life, she said to me, so you're just going to give up? And in the time that I had said, there's no more fight left in me, that's all I could do, I actually felt a turning away of myself within my spirit, within my heart, this abandonment of, you're doing that. You don't have my back. You're not in my corner. I can't trust you to be there for me. And there was this collapse. There was this collapse within me. And in those single words of, so you're just going to give up, I was literally slapped upside the head, and I was shaken, like literally by my spiritual shoulders, shaking me, saying, what are you doing? And you have a choice. You have a choice. Like, are you really just going to give up? And what is it that I really want to impart to my children? as I show them to be advocates for themselves, as I teach them that you should stand up for yourself, that you have to know how to fix your problems and work out conflicts on your own without looking for other people to do these things for you. And it made me realize once again that in order for me to lead and to set this example, I had to model this myself. And what happened in that moment was I came to a complete consumption of what I now see to be one of the greatest epidemics of what it is that we are facing in this world. And it goes far beyond that of the viruses and the political climates and everything that we have. And this silent epidemic is that of resignation and disempowerment. We have forgotten who we are. We have forgotten what it is that we are capable of. This realization that we have overcome obstacles, we have overcome challenges in our lives that at one time we thought were going to consume us, that we thought were going to be the end all be all of everything that we were. We have risen above other things in the past. We have accomplished things. We have achieved things. But over time, we forget those parts of ourselves. And there are so many things that in this world we find ourselves giving our power over to. We give our power over to mind-numbing technology, where we sit and we scroll and we surf. We give our power over to media and to the news that tells us what to believe, what to think, what's true, what's not, what to be afraid of. We give our power over to doctors. We give our power over to politicians. We give our power over to colleagues. We give our power over to our children. We give our power over to family members, to spouses, to the elements, to weather, whatever it is that we feel is in a position of being bigger than we are. And what I have come to realize in this experience is that if we are truly intending for 2022 or any year for that matter to be that different and to be so much greater of an experience than what it has been before, it is so important that we reconnect with our resiliency, with our true power, with our choice, and to really move past this idea that everything and everybody is in a position of power and superiority over us, sitting back and waiting for permission to want things, to do things, to be things from everybody and everything around us, sitting around and waiting in fear of judgment and humiliation and holding ourselves back from doing things because we're afraid of what's going to get posted, what somebody's going to have to say, who's going to get angry at us. Now, I assure you that this is not something I say lightly, that tomorrow we're just supposed to wake up and all of a sudden have it figured out, because I sure as hell don't, as you can see from my experiences today. And that's what it is that I share to you, that despite this growth in these experiences, there are these times and there are these circumstances that bring us to a place of forgetting. But if we awaken and we open our eyes and our ears and our hearts to these signs and these signals, these angels that come into our life, mine in the form of my little angels who were brave enough to say to me, okay, Mom, so something bad happened and something hard didn't work out the way you wanted it to. So are you done? You're just going to give up? And my answer is no. Hell no. So I would like to know, please, if you're resonating and you're really connecting with what it is that I'm sharing with you, either by way of the challenges of 2021, any recent experiences, your connection with this idea of resignation and disempowerment being something that needs to change within our climate, within our world, there has to be something so much more. And I'm not talking about a coup and a revolution and this crazy fight in the world to start standing up and changing everything. But this belief in this idea that we can't change the world, we can't save everybody, we can't. That's just the cards that were dealt. It's the way the world is. It's become this passive acceptance of what we just think things should be, the norm that people have come to accept. And the fact of the matter is, we're unhappy. We are self-medicating, we are numbing, we are disconnecting, and we are distracting ourselves from everything it is that is confusing us and distorting us from what it is that we truly are and what it is that we're meant to be. And with that, it has really brought me into focus of my direction for 2022, both in my life as a person, as a wife, as a mother, as a guide, as an inspirer, as a speaker, a writer, a nurturer, and really how I'm going to take this time to come into true connection of what it is that I am meant to do and how I am meant to be living, as an extension of light and love and compassion and truth in this world, knowing and aligning every choice, decision, action, and every word I say and every word I don't say with the intention that it is to be of the greatest good for myself and for other people. So with that, I have 3 exciting new developments and changes that I want to share with you, and I will be sharing details to these things with links within the comments that you can find there. The first being, if you haven't seen it already, is the launch of my blog. I am blogging, and you can find those articles on Medium. These are really divinely inspired connections, and I will be going to the core and the source and the root of those things that we have really kind of given our power over to, those ways that we have fallen out of alignment, and those things that are distorting us, and how it is that we can really be coming into this new way of life and new way of being. The second one being my new focus for my podcast, My Moment of Truth. And what my focus and connection for this podcast and experience is going to be is inspiration and uplifting, okay? We have had enough of complaining and honestly just a pissing platform of what it is that we're going to complain about that are the problems. We have enough of that. If you want that, you can go to social media and find enough posts about that. What we need is more connection with leaders and those people who have found their guidance, their moments of reconnection with the truth of who they are. I'm going to be inviting guest speakers. This is going to become more of a collaborative experience, and sharing those events and those experiences of overcoming obstacles, challenges, reigniting with passion and purpose, and how these people are coming into life, coming back to life, and coming into life by leading with strength and resiliency to being change, creating change, and taking action and living with purpose on purpose in this world and in this life. We need to come together to find those people of all walks of life across the globe that are following this call. And I would like to be a point of connection for those experiences. So if that's something you would like to continue to follow, as that emerges, I will have the links for you in there. And the last thing and most exciting is that I have decided that my way of connection with those who are seeking reconnection with your strength, with your resiliency, if you are ready to overcome the can'ts, shouldn'ts, have to's, need to's, the resignation within your life, and those parts of you that are really presenting those challenges of moving forward in your life. If you're lost without that direction of purpose, but most importantly, this is a community. This is a close, committed, connected tribe of people, and I have decided that my alignment with a program, a course at this point in time, it's not for me, and isolating my services to one-on-one people one at a time is not where I feel of the greatest service and of impact. And I really wanted to create an opportunity for those who are seeking it to come together with the support of a community. You will have the opportunity to come and work directly with me. No outsourcing of any kind. Twice a month, in addition to other connections within the community, which I have not yet decided. I will be providing links to that opportunity as well in the comments below, so feel free to look into that. And I will be creating early enrollment opportunities to those who want to take advantage of that at an early time. If you have any questions at all, feel free to message me here on Facebook. You can also find me at my website, www.deborahO'Keefe.com. You can shoot me an email or find me on here, anything in the comments that you would like. And as always, I am wishing you endless light, love, great blessings, much health and happiness. Please do everything that you can to stay safe within the current climate and conditions of everything that we are experiencing. Do your part to be part of the solution. And I look forward to being with you again very, very soon. Many blessings to you. Take care. Be well.